What is a typical amount to earn as a new business coach after 3, 6, 12 months and beyond? Okay, that's what we're going to answer in this video. So if you're working full-time as a business coach, which some people who become our certified partners are doing, others are still exiting their companies, other people, are still in full-time jobs. So if you're working full-time, we would expect you to be at $10,000 in 3 months. That would be the initial first target. Then once you start getting up to 9 to 12 months, we'd like to try and get you to the $20,000 to $25,000 range. And then after 12 to 18 months, the coaches who really stick with it are really starting to develop a client base, understanding how to keep clients. That's the number one thing that's most important to all of this, and why our tool set is so important for doing that. We'd like you to be overall at about $300,000 to $500,000 a year. So you're talking in the 30,000 plus range, okay? But usually well before that point, you're starting to look at other business models to be more leveraged. So you're still being a business coach, but you might be doing more group stuff after you've got your initial set of one-to-one clients. So it really depends how fast you want to do that. So we've had people who've hit $10,000 in 30 days, even when they were still part of their company while it was being sold. And then later really gone on, and you can watch our case studies about that and people who've hit that. We've had people who within 90 days have got to beyond the $20,000 a month marks. But those are the general. So 3 months, 10,000, 9 to 12 months, 20 to 25,000, and then 18 months beyond, we're looking at 25, 30,000 plus is where you're aiming for. Now, if you're doing it part-time, obviously that's going to slow things down. So you would need to factor that in. So if you could only do this, 20 hours a week, 15 hours a week, 10 hours a week, you might double that initial thing and say, okay, it might take me 6 months to hit the $10,000 a month mark. And the big thing about all this is your own personal productivity, okay? How much time can you put in? How effective can you be during that time? Are you doing the right things? And that's why before we do anything in the program, we spend an entire week in terms of the video modules just working on turning you into the most elite we call it the Going Pro series, performer there is. So you can get the absolute maximum, but the maximum amount of time available, but then the most efficient, the most focused, the most resourceful, only doing the things that really move the needle to get to where you want to be as fast as possible. And many people who become our certified partners say that alone is the most powerful thing. And they wish they'd had that, 10, 15 years ago when they started their business. They think they would be at, 10, 20 times where they are now, or in their career, if they'd have had that. Because this is my background of helping, executives of global companies, Olympic athletes, be at that high level of performance. So we start there because that's what trips most coaches up, is they're just not operating fast enough to build that success and momentum that's needed. So those are the numbers you can hit if you stick to the process, if you follow what we teach and the principles we teach to help you get there.